In Minecraft, there are 6 items, not 5 items, but 6 that can be found in chest loot. This video is going to explain where to find these chests and the details of each item. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to see when new videos come out. The first item is horse armor. Horse armor can be worn by horses. It will increase the defense points when worn, decreasing the damage they take. There are 4 types of horse armor: leather, iron, gold, and diamond. Leather horse armor can be crafted and bought from the leatherworker villager. The other 3 can only be found in chest loot. Iron, gold, and diamond horse armor can be found in the dungeon chest, desert temple chest, end city chest, jungle temple chest, nether fortress chest, stronghold altar chest, and the weaponsmith's chest in the village. The gold horse armor can also be found in the ruined portal chest. If you find a structure with a chest, there's a good chance of getting horse armor as one of the loot items. The second item is the buried treasure map. There are several different types of maps in Minecraft. The buried treasure map points in the location of a buried treasure chest. The map can be found in the map chest of the shipwreck, ocean big ruins chest, and the ocean small ruins chest. The ocean ruins is a structure that can be found underwater in normal, cold, warm, and frozen ocean biomes. It is occupied by drowned. It is sort of a village for the drowned. It is composed of sandstone or stone bricks, depending on the biome. The chest can be found in the buildings of the ocean ruins, and there's a 41.7% chance for it to be in the small ruins chest, and a 43.5% chance to be in the big ruins chest. The big and small are just types of buildings in the ocean ruins. The shipwreck can be found in all ocean biomes. The buried treasure map can be found in the map chest at the back of the shipwreck at the bottom 100% of the time. Shipwrecks will generate in different orientations. They can also have pieces of the ship missing, so even though a buried treasure map has a 100% chance to be in a map chest, the back of the ship may be missing, so there will be no buried treasure map on the shipwreck. The buried treasure map is a map that leads you to a buried treasure chest with loot. The buried treasure map will have the outline of land and coastline. There will be a red X showing the location of the buried treasure. In the middle of this X should be the location of the buried treasure. When the player is within 1027 blocks of the map, their icon will be a proper size. The third item is related to the buried treasure chest is the Heart of the Sea. The Heart of the Sea has a 100% chance to be in a buried treasure chest. The Heart of the Sea can be crafted along with 8 nautilus shells to get a conduit. Nautilus shells can be acquired from fishing, killing drowned, or trading with wandering villagers. The conduit is similar to a beacon in that when in range of a conduit, it will give you a status effect called conduit power. The conduit power effect is when the player is in water, it will restore your oxygen, allowing you not to drown underwater, underwater night vision, allowing you to see better, increased mining speed, and it will do damage to hostile mobs within 8 blocks of the conduit. The range of the conduit is 32 to 96 blocks spherically. The range can be increased by placing prismarine, dark prismarine, prismarine bricks, and sea lanterns in a 5x5x5 frame around each axis of the conduit. The conduit is a very useful item as it allows you to have an underwater base, mine underwater, or build underwater farms. Because the conduit is so useful, it definitely makes the Heart of the Sea very valuable. The fourth and fifth items are the Snout banner pattern and the Pigstep music disc. Both can be found in the generic chest in the Bastion Remnant. The Bastion Remnant is found in all nether biomes except the Basalt Delta. The Bastion is composed of blackstone and basalt. The generic chest can appear throughout the Bastion Remnant. There is a 10% chance to get the Snout banner pattern and 5% to get the Pigstep music disc in the generic chest. One thing to keep in mind is the Bastion is occupied with piglins, hoglins, piglin brutes, and magma cubes. The piglins will be neutral if you are wearing a piece of gold armor, but hostile otherwise. The piglin brute will be hostile even if you are wearing a piece of gold armor. If you attack a piglin brute, this will make the piglins angry. Also with the chest, if you break or open a chest, this will make the piglins hostile. One way to get around this is by placing a hopper under the chest and grabbing the items from the hopper. The Snout pattern can be used in the loom to put this pattern along with a die on a banner. The Pigstep music disc can be played in the jukebox, probably the best music disc in the game. The sixth item is an enchanted golden apple. The chest loot that this can be found in is the dungeon chest, the mineshaft chest, the treasure chest in the Bastion Remnant, the desert temple chest, the ruined portal chest, and the woodland mansion chest. The chance of getting enchanted golden apples in these chests are very low, between 1.4% to 6.5%. Dungeon chests can be found by looking for dungeons that are connected to caves or by listening to mob sounds. Mineshafts generate underground, but can be found on the surface in the Badland biomes. The treasure room in the Bastion Remnant is a large cube structure that will have a magma cube spawner and an area with gold blocks at the bottom. Similar to the other items in the Bastion Remnant, you will need to avoid breaking the chest and wear a piece of gold armor not to anger the piglins. The desert temple generates in the desert biome. There will be a trap. Just make sure not to dig down on the terracotta in the center, as there is a pressure plate that will trigger TNT if you land on it. The ruined portal will generate in all biomes in the nether and the overworld. Last is the chest for the woodland mansion. To find the woodland mansion, you will need to buy a woodland explorer map from a cartographer. This map will lead you to the woodland mansion, and the woodland mansion should be far away from the spawn point. When consuming the enchanted golden apple, they restore 4 hunger points and 9.6 saturation, the same as eating a golden apple. Enchanted golden apples give you an absorption 4, which gives 16 health for 2 minutes. This will give you 36 total health for a 2-minute span. Second is regeneration 2. That gives 1 health every 0.4 seconds for 20 seconds. Regeneration will restore 16 health total. The next is fire resistance 1 for 5 minutes. This will grant immunity for fire, blaze fireballs, fire charges, magma blocks, and lava. Last is resistance 1, which will reduce the amount of damage by 20% for 5 minutes. Altogether, eating an enchanted golden apple gives absorption 4, regeneration 2, fire resistance 1, and resistance 1. The enchanted golden apple can be useful in a battle if you're worried about your health, fire damage, and damage. One crafting recipe involving the enchanted golden apple in the crafting table is a piece of paper. An enchanted golden apple will give you a banner pattern thing. And yes, that is the name of it, a banner pattern thing. You can take this into the loom and put it onto a banner. The last thing you can do with the enchanted golden apple is with horses. When you feed an enchanted golden apple to an untamed horse, it raises their temper by 10%. Temper is a measure of trying to tame a horse. It goes from 0 to 100. This means feeding a golden apple to a horse will make it easier to tame them. Also, feeding golden apples to tamed horses will enter them into love mode, which allows them to pair off and breed. It is one of the 2 items to do this, the other being golden carrots. The last use of enchanted golden apples is for baby horses. It takes 20 minutes for them to grow to an adult. By feeding a baby horse an enchanted golden apple, it will reduce this by 4 minutes.